press communications department staff has had the, I think, lovely idea of scattering us around and having different talks take place throughout the day that are somewhat about the gallery in which we are situated, but almost just using whatever gallery it is as a departure point for explaining the thinking overall. So this is a gallery that we call Paris 1920s, one of our more straightforward room titles. But it's a Paris that has, I think, embodied the philosophy of the project in that there's certain things that you know very well happened in the 1920s with Parisian artists, such as the Three Musicians by Picasso or the Blanche Negres of Brancusi. But there are also things which you would not have known until, and in fact, even more importantly, which we wouldn't have known until very recently. And I think one embodiment of that is the Tarsila do Amaral painting called The Moon. This is a painting by a Brazilian woman who was in the thick of it in Paris in the 1920s. This painting was first shown in Paris in a solo show of hers in June 1928. She studied briefly with Leger. She was friends with Brancusi. This is someone fully in the avant-garde mix, and yet this is the only painting by her, not only in our collection as of last year acquired, but in North America. So this is a woman who had an incredibly active, visible presence in the 1920s, transatlantically, and then because of the way history goes, fell out of the range of view, and only with a show that the Art Institute of Chicago and MoMA collaborated on a couple of years ago did she loom into all of our consciousnesses, and were we able to say, let's make it a priority to find a truly great painting by her to include. Another thing that typifies the install overall that you see in this gallery is you have works of designers, along with painters and sculptors, an incredible Eileen Bray standing screen, a fabulous chess set by Nan Gray, prints and drawings by Leger next to the Stuart Davis, photographs, Germaine Crow and Florence Henri, next to Picasso. So in terms of the mixing and matching that's going on, this is a tiny microcosm, but I think what we're wanting to say with calling this gallery Paris 1920s is that all of the galleries in the museum now want to capture that sense of interconnection and vitality among artists from different countries who are in the same place at the same moment, artists who have different fields, who are nonetheless closely connected friends working together, and how that if by returning all of them to be together in a gallery 100 years later, you get to feel some of that sparkle and some of that electricity that was really there back in that moment.